It is better to have a following over a black following.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? Take Your Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a very interesting video and I feel like this is a conversation everybody should have, whether you're black, whether you're white. I like to know your opinion on this. So go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. So this video is a video of a content creator on TikTok who came on TikTok to call out the black community and our black audience. And literally what happened was that she wanted to post a video talking about how black content creator or how it's preferable to have white audience rather than black audience, that black audience don't support each other, black audience don't support black content creators. And she wanted to talk that white audience supports people more and get more return as a content creator. And this has struck a bigger conversation of people calling her. She has deleted a lot of these videos because people were calling her out. And I personally, I have a lot to say as an audience and also as a content creator. I have a lot to say. But let's go hear what the sister had to say and what people respond to what she said, because she has deleted a whole lot of the videos. So it's just going to be bits and pieces. There was a part of the video where she actually called black women wicked. That black women are wicked, black women don't support each other, and I'm just like, can you just chooch? Anyway, guys, she's been trending on social media for like 4 days straight, and the crazy thing about this is that she keeps coming back to defend what she said, and she just keeps getting everything worse. So these were the videos I could find of it, but I watched the original video, and it just hurts me that I didn't download the original video before she took them down. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk.
I'm going to say something controversial, and I don't care because I've been thinking about it a lot.
You don't care.
It is better to have a following over a black following. Okay. Before I go any further, this does not mean that I do not appreciate the people that support me and love me, okay? That's not what this means. Okay. But it is very obvious that black people do not really support black creators. And we wonder why we don't get these huge creators the way that we get these huge creators. And then we complain about it. But we're not supporting each other. And the black creators that do have millions of followers, have a huge fan base, usually have a mixed following. For example, Jackie Aina. Believe it or not, Jackie Aina has a large community following. Monet, a large following. Fanita, a large following. Quinlan Blackwell. I don't know if you guys remember this, but a couple of years ago, she was roasted by the black community because she was so involved in the community. But what's funny is it's the people and the community that are getting them millions and millions of followers that are boosting their careers. Of course, there are nuances here. It's not black and white. No pun intended, but that's really the gist of things. We don't support as much as people support. Every time I post a video on here, I shouldn't have known then to post a concept like this, because most of y'all don't even understand most of the shit I say, or like don't understand the concept that I'm trying to say, okay? Basically, what I'm saying in a nutshell, and I don't feel like this is super hard to understand, is that the black community, okay, the black community is way more critical and are way more less to support than the community or mixed community. As some of y'all know, I've been getting a lot of hate on here. I'm okay. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you to the people who have supported me, who have left nice and kind comments, who have sent me messages, just being super kind and super supportive. It really means a lot to me. You guys do mean a lot to me. So it really just makes it really. I really just wanted to shed some light on the positive aspect of the people that are actually supporting and like fighting for their lives in my comment section. So I really appreciate it, y'all. Like I really do. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I'm gonna take a little step back, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just say I love you, I appreciate you, I see you, and yeah.
Please go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about what she said down in the comment section. First up, before I even continue, and let's go get other people's reaction on this, is that she talking about people leaving positive comments. She turned up our comment section for people not to be able. So what is she saying? She took down those videos. So what is she trying to? And this is why, like, I have a lot to say anyway. But this got a lot of people talking the way she came for the black community and talking about the Jackie Ainos and all that, saying, for me, didn't you realize that Jackie Aino was creating content for makeup and, oh Lord, for makeup, and makeup has a wider range, and what actually blew Jackie Aino up was because she was creating makeup for black women. Because I know this personally because, anyway, I have a lot to say about this topic, but let's go hear other people's thoughts on this, and then we'll come back and talk.
I'm going to say something controversial, and I don't care because I've been thinking about it a lot.
You don't care.
It is better to have a following over a black following.
As a black woman that follows you, what a slap in the face. Like, I know you said this doesn't mean that you don't appreciate your followers, but this video is exactly what that means. And your black supporters are not who you should be upset at. We're literally supporting you. I'm someone who witnessed black women specifically go to bat for you when that hairstylist was highly unprofessional with you. Like, that is the power of having black supporters. We ride for you. I think what your real issue is the algorithm does not favor us. This is why I chose this specific comment to reply to. I previously made a post just saying how I'm annoyed with the algorithm and I don't understand why I haven't been viral yet. And I think this was a great response. I feel like black creators, our content is not pushed the way that it needs to be, but I don't think it's fair for your black supporters to be the scapegoat. And I really hate this trend of, you often see it with non-black creators where they will have like black supporters build them up and build up their following. And then once they get to where they need to be, or they aren't where they think they should be, they completely just shit on us. As a black woman and a black creator, it's really disappointing to see you do that. Like, it's done to us all the time, but now by one of our own, that's crazy to me. And as a black creator I don't really have a large following, but I will say the people that write for me and that are the most supportive and the most engaging in my comments are what? Black people. You have literally 120K followers. What an entitled thing to say. We're all frustrated with this algorithm, but to lash out at the people that are literally following you and are literally supporting you, like, what are you really saying here? I don't get it. It's a slap in the face. You can say, oh, by no means am I not appreciative. That's completely unappreciative. And I'm going to end with this. I know as a creator, a lot of us can get frustrated with our engagement and with this algorithm, but don't take the people that support you for granted. I don't care if you get 2 comments, 200 comments. Try to reply to those people, because those are people that thought enough of you and your content to take time out of their day to respond to it, to like it, to share it, to engage with it. And be grateful, whether it's 2 or 200. Yes, this algorithm is frustrating, especially for content creators, but we don't need to be going in on each other, lashing out on each other. And this is family business. You don't take family business to the internet and say we don't support each other. Like, what are we doing here? We've lost the plot. Like, come on.
Exactly. Before I continue with more of the stitches, I just want to say one of the reasons that made her to make this statement, which she has taken down the video. She said she posted why she thinks the black community don't support other people and yada yada yada, is that she posted an ad where amazing ad, and the video didn't do well. That it was to be our other videos, it would do well. That black audience should learn how to support the creators they support, including outside other social media platform, and even when they do collab or partnership or sponsor posts. That was what triggered her. And literally, this sponsor post was posted less than 24 hours before she posted that video calling our black audience out for not supporting, because that video didn't do well as she thought it would do. And it was an amazing video. Anyway, guys, I just want to give you guys that backstory because the video is now available for her, stating that it was promo video that triggered her to say what she said. Anyway, let's go continue hearing other people's thoughts on this.
It's better to have a following over a black following.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but Buki is you. You are the reason that people don't support you. It's the way you act. It's the way you act.
White audience is better than a black audience. I should have chose different words.
No, you meant what you said. No, you meant exactly what you said. You should have focused on having an audience that actually likes your content, engages with it, looks forward to it, and interacts with it is better than having another demographic of audience.
Yep.
You used a bunch of examples of other creators that you felt have a majority white audience and why they're so influential, but you skipped over that people like Jackie Ayanna has been building their audience for a decade. And the girls who were following people like Jackie Ayanna were black. They were the ones supporting, building her up, making her known, just like a number of other black content creators. And then there's people like Tyler Perry, who it was majority black people supporting the plays and the initial movies, and look where he is now. And there's a part of me that thinks you just made that video to stir up controversy so people would go to your paid ad. And I personally just don't support any of the creators on here that go down that rabbit hole of, oh, you don't like me because you think I act white. Because whenever you have that complex, I already know your demeanor is not good. And last but not least, you might have ruined your chances for working with Macy's again. Because one thing about Macy's, I think they've been sued enough for DE&I issues that if they get wind of those follow-up videos that you made after that ad, they most likely will not be working with you again.
It is better to have a following over a
I don't know, girl. As a black woman who watches her content and who likes her dating content, I kind of feel some type of way about this take. I feel like we're all aware on how the algorithm works and who the algorithm pushes more.
Exactly.
So already when you're a black content creator, it's already hard for your content to be pushed out there because of who the algorithm or the system favors. So black women who relate to your content because you are just a black woman, they just relate to you just because you're a black woman. I feel like she's saying that our support is just not enough to push her to the level that I guess she wants to be, or to the level of support that she will feel validated or whatever. And most of her following is black women, so it just kind of sucks because really the algorithm doesn't want us to be great. We support you, but your content being pushed out there is not our fault. And as a black woman who doesn't date outside of her race, I still enjoy your content just because you're a black woman.
saying a white audience is better than a black audience.
Can I tell you a secret? Black women are allowed to simply not like your content. Black women are allowed to like some of your content, but not all of your content. Black women are allowed to like that one video of you that shows up on their For You page and choose not to follow you after. Black women are allowed to like and share and comment on videos that are relevant and interesting to us and not the rest. I don't understand this idea of support looking like liking every single thing that you do as a content creator. Not only is that unrealistic, but you're holding black women to a standard that nobody else has to meet. It's totally reasonable for you to want to grow your audience, but you don't grow your audience by being ugly to the audience that gave you the platform that you have.
I pissed off a lot of people yesterday. A lot of y'all felt attacked.
Okay, this has nothing to do with weight loss whatsoever, but I really wanted to talk about this person I just stitched. Basically, people are talking about how she said that having a white audience is better than having a black audience on social media so you can grow as a curator. I don't agree with that, obviously. Then she went back and was like, oh, well, it's actually better to have a mixed audience, not just a white audience. But then she was like, the black creator and, like, black social media needs to support each other better. And it's like, bestie, have you not seen, like, has she not seen that most social media platforms and companies make it so black creators' videos are not pushed out by the algorithm on purpose?
Exactly.
Or the algorithm is not catered to black audiences, they're catered to white audiences? Has she not seen anything in the news? That it just confuses me. Like, I have a degree in mass communications, and I have been in the social media space for years, and I've seen this go on. Like, creators, people of color who are creators getting suppressed by algorithms, by brands, by companies, just because of the color of their skin. But then she's like, well, they just need to support them better. We just need to support them better. I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with weight loss whatsoever, but this just made me mad. It just made me mad because it's like, can you read the room? Like, have you not been on social media ever? Come on now.
The only thing I have to say about this Winnie Parker stuff is, when we all learn to stop giving black people who surround themselves with nothing but white people platforms, they're always going to disappoint you every single time. This lady dates nothing but white people, has nothing but white friends, and you really thought she gave a about the black community? Okay.
Comment. I should have used better words at the beginning of that video.
What about the part where you said black women are mean? What about that part?
Come with me to get Botox. This is actually maintenance Botox because I get it.
She took the stitches off, so I had to go to a random video on her page so she could see this video. Maybe you were frustrated. Let's empathize first. Maybe you were frustrated with the fact that you've been doing this whole TikTok influencer route and career for quite a bit of time, right? Like, I think I noticed you maybe about a year or two ago. And I want to tell you congrats on the success that you made, because I'm definitely not a hater. What I think we don't need from the people we actually give enough attention to and support for their voices to be amplified is to then get shunned or backlashed or outed and being told about our problems in the black community of how we don't support each other. Because the reality is we are supporting you. That's the baseline. That's what you need to focus on, and that's what you need to appreciate, because honestly, it's an opportunity. It's a privilege. You're not entitled to our support. And also, I feel like the thing that annoys me the most about people who come out and say, well, black people don't support each other, but you happen to be riding on the coattails of black support, is that how can you say something like that and not understand innately the history of why we don't support each other the way that we could and should. Now, you're probably like, well, that's just an excuse. I really don't care if it's just an excuse. All the excuses are valid. Systemic oppression, white supremacy, and its place in the black community, the turmoil that lives in our communities is very real. Willie Lynch syndrome is real. Post-traumatic slave syndrome is real. On top of that, just the natural progression of people being very different sociologically based on their class, race, proximity to certain features and attributes is all real because of how black people are treated in Western civilization at large. So for you to come out with the platform that we gave you, say something like, oh, well, black people don't support black people and it's better to have a mixed crowd. Those are complaints you should have took to the drawing board and figured out a new strategy to get the brand deals that you want and think you deserve. It wasn't for you to sit here and stomp and talk bad about the people, especially the black women that support you. And then for you to go out and like comments that say the word dense, you really lost it. Honestly, if your outlook for your success is that big and what you think you're going to long-term in the big picture be able to get brand deals and be paid for cameos and whatnot, you would have just been quiet and said nothing at all. Because the reality is when someone looks at your demographic of the people that support you and realize that you had the audacity, the entitlement, and the disrespecting your throat enough to talk bad about the community that looks to you and act like we should feel some kind of shame for us not in horde supporting you and following you like you're Donald Trump or somebody, all because you posted some makeup and wig videos. You look crazy. That video that you decide to leave on your account is going to haunt you. People are going to bring up the audacity of which you spoke in those videos, your tone and inflection, for a very long time. I implore you to take it down. Honey, you were really not thinking ahead. Talking about black people don't support black people, but here you are not supporting us. If you cared that much, you would be using the voice that you have, the attention that you have, the spot you have in the limelight to be talking about the issues that are happening in our communities and shining light on how we can create change. Think about solutions, not problems.
I feel like you have to piss off so many people to end up trending or being talked about on Twitter. Twitter, girl. To get that many views and that much conversation talked about you, yeah, you definitely pissed a lot of people off with what you said. I'm sure you've heard a ton of thought pieces about this conversation. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that. But all I just wanted to say is you pissed off a lot of people to end up on Twitter. That's all I have to say. If you're a content creator, just always be conscious of your words. Or, you know, if you want it to be the hot topic on Twitter, don't. Going from trying to be the Keith Lee of Atlanta to saying, I want white people is crazy.
Yesterday, I posted a brand collaboration, okay? But you guys know that I'm consistent on here. I show up. I'm not one of those creators, influencers that don't respond back to comments. Like, I'm super interactive with you guys and like I appreciate you guys, right? So I post this brand collaboration yesterday and crickets. Crickets.
Okay, so basically she's mad because people didn't support her with a collaboration. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
You're mad at your followers because they didn't support a collaboration.
Yep.
Girl, ain't nobody entitled to support you or the people that you bring on your page. Your followers are there for you, not your endorsements. Okay, they're there for you, not the endorsements. And I sure can't stand when somebody tries to apologize. First of all, the apology was so backhanded. I'm sorry that it wasn't intended to come off that way. And then I can't stand when people apologize and say, but what? But nothing. If you apologize, move forward. Not, I'm sorry for how you took it, but girl, you just committed social media. Girl, sorry for you. And then, not her pleading, I show up, I comment back. Girl, we is not your boss. We don't give a fuck if you comment back or not, for real. We really don't care. But thank you for making it so much easier for the new influencers to come up to let us know what not to do. Because, baby, you out there, you is pleading for your life right now because you already know what's going to happen next, baby. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Having a mixed audience is better than having just one specific demographic.
Now this same creator is saying that having a mixed audience is better than having just one demographic, compared to her saying before that she liked a white audience better than a black audience. Mm-hmm. I believe this is what's called backtracking. She's still saying that the black community is less likely to engage with posts and to comment and to share and. But did anyone else consider the possibility that the sponsored post was just not that good? There's no guarantee that that white audience would engage with that same post. People are people, regardless of their race. Whether they like the post or not just depends on them. It's not their race determining how much they would like a post. Like, huh? This whole thing is just wild to me, considering that most of her followers are black and the only ones engaging with her content. Mm-hmm. Okay, I rest my case.
Better to have a following over a black following.
Let's get straight into it, okay? First things first, Winnie, the delivery was absolutely atrocious, okay? You started the video, first 10 seconds, talking about some you prefer or having a white community is better than having a black community. After that, nobody was paying attention to you. Nobody cared about anything you had to say after that because that was how you grabbed their attention. So you have the people that do support you and the black women that do support you already feel like you don't appreciate them because that's how your video started. And even though your sentence after that was like, that doesn't mean you don't appreciate your community. It just means like they just didn't hear anything after that because that's how you caught their attention, by basically saying that you prefer a certain community over another. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand what you're trying to say. Bad delivery. Okay, very bad delivery. I don't think that's how you should have started your video. Yeah, I think you could have done better. And just to find out that you were kind of upset about the engagement rates on your Market by Macy's ad, it was just like, that's how you were better off like starting off your video like, I really expected my community to engage better with my Macy's video. And maybe people could have told you why they didn't really take to it. I mean, if I'm being really honest, the ad wasn't as interesting, and this is just me being brutally honest. I don't think you should like blame black people for not supporting black people because we're black, or I don't think it was a great ad or a great attention grasper for your audience. Okay, I wish maybe you did something along the lines with incorporating dating with the ad, maybe picking out an actual outfit to go on a date with the ad. I feel like the ad could have been better. Maybe you could have gotten way more engagement because black people do support black people. But your delivery just came off as unappreciative. It came off as like you were preferring a particular community over the other. And although I know that's not how you meant it to come across, that's how it came across. And that's why a lot of people are unfollowing, and a lot of people are just taken aback by what you said because they can't get past the first 10 seconds of the video. That's why sometimes, like, and I'm learning this as well, like it's very important. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet. Okay, because even like Winnie, in the video, you said that you didn't even know if you should have posted the video. If you're doubting a video or a thought, sometimes our thoughts aren't always meant to be published and out to the world. Okay, sometimes it's okay to keep quiet because you already know cancel culture. People are quick to cancel you, so you really gotta be careful what you say, especially in this time of age. Like, you really gotta be careful with how you word things because people will get on you, and a lot of y'all are getting on her and y'all being really mean, and I don't really like that because obviously you guys don't like what she said, warranted, but you know, we can critique without being mean and rude and nasty. People can like you one day, people will hate you another day, and that's another thing about the internet. Like, people gonna like you, people gonna hate you. So right now it's just important to just bask and be appreciative of the people that do love and support you, and really be happy with that community, because that's the community or that group of people, particularly your fan base. I don't know, whoever shows up for you the most, that's who you should focus your energy on the most. Forget who don't like you, who's mean to you, because this is the internet. Everybody, you know, experiences that. And especially on the internet, everybody's gonna experience that. But like, just kind of focus on the people that show you love, and the people that give you grace, and the people that love you and mess with you. Everybody else that's being mean and nasty, you could block them. They can exit left. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not important. Like, but yeah, I just think that's kind of why it took a turn. So yeah.
Please go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. Okay? So for me, yeah, this hair, I'm feeling this hair, guys. Okay. So for me personally, as a content creator and also as an audience, I consume other content creators' content. First off, the idea that she thinks that black community don't support the black content creator is totally a myth. So before I continue with this video, I just want to say a shout out to each and every one of you guys here on my channel. You guys are the real MVP, and you guys know how much I appreciate you guys. And we're almost at 38,000 subscribers, and that's so unreal for me so far. But thank you guys so much for always supporting me, for always rocking with me. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you guys. So let's get back into this video. So, because I'm just going to let out some certain things, and even some people that are watching me that create content too. You guys take a note, okay? I want to say, she's talking about the black community don't support each other. I totally disagree. Like, I totally disagree. Because if you look, every content creator that has grown to success and has grown a large following, most of the time their content usually are grounded for the black community. Because if you're creating a generic content to appeal a whole lot of demographic, you see that you'll be slight. I'm not saying that there are not white audience that support black content creators, but it's usually like a little amount of the white audience that will support a black audience. That's because they can relate. I, as a black woman, I watch different race content, but most of the content I can relate to are content for black women because I am a black woman. So I don't get when she's saying that Then one thing I also want to point out, a lot of content creators usually come on the platform and just wish that they can just snap their finger like this and things will just turn out and work out. It takes a whole lot of work for you to get to that place, and you must have really built the audience and all that. And you must be very, very consistent. I feel like this sister, this Winnie, she just showed herself and showed that she's not here for the right, my opinion, yeah, that she's not yet. She's really so concerned and very like in tune with how much views she gets, rather than thinking of the impact she's making in the community she is growing. And some of you guys don't know, I've been on YouTube for years. I think I started my YouTube career like 2007, if I'm not mistaken, or 2006, if I'm not mistaken. And it has taken a long time for it to grow to where it is today. And if your intentions are genuine, like the last content creator was saying that, oh, she didn't think she meant it that way. Maybe it's a friend or something and all that. But I feel like it's very condescending, talking about, oh, how you should watch what you say because people easily cancel you and all that. The fact that you think what you will say was going to cancel people, then you should go rethink what you're saying. I get there's a lot of sensitive people here on the internet that can just take one thing and cancel you. But it is that if you believe strongly on something, say it with your full chest. And the people that are for you will be for you and they will stay with you. Rather than you censoring yourself and hold back and hide who you truly are into a facade that you think social media wants to see. I get it, social media is a job for a lot of people. But also, I feel like you should not lose your core values and what you truly believe just because you want to appease majority of the people on social media. And I tell people that wants to get into social media, I say when you want to get into this space, you need to have a thick skin and put your foot down on what you believe in. I have content posted here before that people come to call me out and like, oh, Destiny, you're this, you're that, you're that. But I know what I'm doing. I know what my core values are, and videos I create are videos that I'm genuinely passionate about. Because I feel like here on social media, if you create content that you're not genuinely passionate about, it comes across and the audience catch it. And when it comes to paid ad, it's not meant for people to really like. It's not all your it's not all your audience that is going to support paid ad. I personally, there are some paid ad I've seen with creators that I follow that doesn't even see genuine. I feel like it's just a money grab for them, and all that. I've gotten some brands reach out to me to do to create content, to do sponsor posts for them. But like I tell them, I have to try the product and see if I like the product before I even commit myself to it. And that's because I don't want to come here and campaign something that I don't truly believe and does not fit or does not align with what I believe in. So, yeah. And I feel like as a content creator, if you're a content creator, you're watching this, don't just go for the money grab, because you see this audience that you think that, oh, I know that you feel like, oh, high and mighty. They can also break you down when you are not genuine and when you slap them on the face and all that. So before you get yourself into brandies, or because that's what triggered this woman to go on the rant to talk about what she talked about, is that ask yourself, is this my community? Is this for me and my community? Because some content creators, some influencers just do the money grab and just create sponsor posts and partnership just for the money grab, rather than ask if it's a core value, if it fits into your audience, rather than trying to campaign and say one demographic is better than another demographic, which does not make sense. Like here on this channel, I know I have a mixture of you guys. I have the Latino, I have the black women, I have the white women here, and that's because we're talking more of what affects we women, and we are educating ourselves on how to navigate relationship with men. And that's something I'm genuinely like, it's core to me, it's important to me, and that's what I'm even teaching younger girls around me to know. So let's just take a chill on this, or trying to drag the black community or drag aesthetic community to appease another community because you feel that other community will give you more better deals. Like, come on, it doesn't make sense. And before I end this video, I just want to quickly say once again, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys so much here on this channel. And I know for a fact that most of my audience are black women, and I do appreciate you guys so much. And thank you guys. I can't do the love heart to this. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate each and every one of you here on this platform. That's why we have a core value and we know what we are what we stand for here. That's all that important. What we do here, we have amazing conversation. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion, and that's what I like. And that's what I love about this community we're building. We're allowed to air our opinion. And when I read you guys' comments in the comment section and how we're very respectful but we disagree, it's just so amazing. Like I always say, yeah, or I've always say in real life, it's okay to disagree without bringing each other down, without disrespecting each other. And that's exactly what this woman did. You can disagree with, but the fact that you are calling another demographic wicked, they don't support, like, it's okay. And that's why I say here on my channel, we should normalize being different, normalize having different opinion, normalize having different tastes. It should be a norm. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. You're on the channel, we're allowed to disagree, okay? But we'll do it in a respectful way. Go ahead and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. With that all said, guys, give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Do see.